Yeah, this is a good move because even with Imam, they had long on, long off to him back pretty much from the start of his innings, and Lyon seems to be bowling these great lines and causing some trouble.
Oh, that kept low. 171 for 2. That was good to see from Lyon, beating both sides of the bat now, or trying to beat both sides. Sometimes you feel like he's just drifting it in, but if he can get the ball to swing away a fraction with a bit of drift and then spin the ball back, that becomes tough. A game within a game, captain to captain. It's a good atmosphere now, that is for sure.
Now, crowd in big numbers today, a public holiday, 23rd of March, Pakistan Day. And they're really getting behind this action at the moment. Skipper to skipper.
Yeah, both in good form. Cummins with the ball, he's been excellent. He's been the trump card, really. He's been their best bowler, best seamer, that is, by some distance. He's the most reliable of all the Australian bowlers. Babar Azam as well was just batting as well as Shafiq played. Babar Azam in Karachi, and that second innings was just out of this world. They've been hard work, these pitches, for the seamers. You've had to keep. It's really tested your ticker. Low on the bat. Just gets him playing away, beats cover. There'll only be a couple, but he won't mind that, Cummins, because he'll get him playing away from his body.
How many times have you seen this? Every now and again. Best in the world. Ranked #1 at the moment. Slightly away and pushing at the ball. But he's a man in form and he still managed to time it.
You could argue this is the match right here between these two. Ball comes back. Good shot for none. I've enjoyed that in the Tapel Tea Lounge on Pakistan Day. Not convinced by that way of holding the cut.
Well, the tea is tasting fantastic and I'm sure it's hot, as is the action in the middle. Getting really heated there in the middle.
Just opens him up a fraction, but he watches it well onto the bat. 173 for 2. Right, let's see what they do tactically now with Azhar Ali. Looks like that long on is going back. I don't mind that. I wouldn't mind occasionally put him under a bit of pressure though as well. Even though you've got the man in and two very good players and very experienced players at the crease. Put pressure at both ends, both batsmen. Right, here we go. Now's their opportunity. Babar Azam, the new man in. Time to bring the field in and just see if he wants to be aggressive. Where you have to trust your defence. Does it well.
This is the first delivery he played to Lyon. Very narrowly went across the outstretched hand of Head. It's the first one in. He just pushed at it slightly, but mid on here, just at the edge of the circle.
I'll tell you what, you heard Nathan Lyon as he bowled that ball, he sort of let out a groan. Whether it just slipped out of his hand, short leg, didn't appreciate it, I have to say, but that is a gift for Babar Azam.
Yeah, Babar Azam wouldn't mind that at all. Happened once as well earlier on, where it probably just stuck in a little bit longer or slipped out. He rarely bowls a bad delivery line, but that's free picking. Strokes back. Labuschagne there in the firing line. Surprised by the bounce as well on that.
You're in a short leg and you sort of get the sense as you see the way the batsman shapes up, and you just sort of think, you know, a few expletives go through your mind. Not often he does that, you're right, Arujan. Yesterday it was a bit more pressure. 179 for 2. Well, looks like we might have double spin. So that threat of Cummins, the best bowler. They've just got a bit of respite from that. Whether it's just trying to change it up, I think actually we'll be seeing a bit of double spin. Now this is the time for Swepson just to attack. You don't have to be over-attacking with the fields. Get your pace right. Seen a couple of really good balls where it's spun out of the good part of the pitch. Basically where there's no foot marks or anything. It's just on that flat surface.
Yeah, there was one before lunch which spun right in front from Abdullah Shafiq from leg stump, squared him up completely. And he'll want to get into a good rhythm here, Swepson. Onto that leg stump line a little bit. Just feel from off stump and then try and drag the batsman out. It's getting turn and bounce and get the slip or short man catching in front.
Yeah, I agree with that completely, and especially with the odd ball spinning and the odd one going on, and just keep going on with the angle. It almost becomes a tougher decision whether to play or leave.
The other factor you could do is You could actually set a defensive field, as in shift that mid-off and mid-on back on the fence and let him then really give the ball air.
Yeah, good shout. Just allow him the sort of space to be able to just experiment and get the ball up and down.
The Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital underway in Karachi. Donate and make it a reality. You can donate online, www.shaukatkhanum.org.pk, or call now at 0800 11 555.
Yeah, good running.
Yeah, you want him to be able to have confidence in actually giving the ball air, and I just feel that maybe more protection he might be willing to do that. So far we've seen him bowl really flat. Even in the previous test match there's only a couple of deliveries where he really slowed it up, but maybe that's a little thought process that Australia have to discuss.
Yeah, Rouge is right. That straight line is just too easy to play. You sort of get that if it's really ripping from that straight line, but it's not. Go just outside that off stump. Holds it pretty quick. Better line, wrong length. Late call of over.
Spin from both ends, so that means that at 3 overs to that second new ball, and it's almost as if now Australia are inclined to take that straight away, unless Nathan Lyon gets a wicket. It was just that period where Babar came in and you thought maybe if they got another wicket then they might have stayed with this old ball. I think that now they're looking at maybe just getting through those 3 overs.